Hi, I'm Juhi. Today I prepared some interesting topic. Maybe everyone relate to it. So I will show you two pictures and guess what? This is the first picture. Can you guess?
Office work. What do you think?
Office?
Just office? Computers or?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah. Then I will show you another picture. Do you have any idea? Work, business, task, success.
What is it to you?
Hardworking?
Hardworking?
Hardworking, it could be, but no. Yes, I will show you today's topic. It's workaholic.
Workaholic, yes.
So I will talk about why do many people become a workaholic. Before I talk about this, I will explain what is the workaholic. It is a person who addicted to the work. It usually implies that you are working and enjoy it. On the other hand, it implies that you just feel you have to work very hard, even if you take a rest. So many people use the workaholic when I work very hard. It is my case. My friends usually ask me, "Are you a workaholic?" It has many meanings in the sentence. The first one is this: "Oh, you look so nice. You like working very hard and you like it." And second meaning is that, "Oh, you look so tired. I'm worried. Can you deal with your work on time?" And the last thing is that, can you guess?
Heart attack.
No, it means, "Are you crazy? Don't make a great deal of your works." It sounds funny. My friends use the sentence as the third meaning.
Right.
Then let's move on to the topics. Why do many people become a workaholic? The first reason is fear. No one knows what's happened in your future life. So they worried about, if I don't do work, I will lose my chance to promote and earn much money. And it leads to loss of competition with the people in the society. To survive in the society, we compelled ourselves, you have to do more and work. And we feel that we have to work as much as we can, and we have to build as much career as we can. The next reason is environment. There are a lot of places you can work anywhere and anytime. With the build of smart office, business and daily boundaries are breaking down. It means you can't guarantee your downtime. So even though it is holiday, you might be work in your house. Thus, as daily life itself closely related to your work, you feel uncomfortable and feel anxiety if you don't working. Of course, there are many people who really like working and work very enthusiastically, like me. We feel accomplishment when we complete our work. and we feel that I'm so great at myself. We don't forget this accomplishment, so we keep going to working. We tend to concentrate only our feeling without our mental or health. Of course, it does matter if you really like work a lot, but you miss one important point. What is this?
What do you think?
Balance?
Balance.
Balance?
Yeah.
You miss the warning signal from your body. You may feel satisfied and happy right now, but your body says to you, I can't endure anymore, you have to stop it. But you don't know that, because as I mentioned, you only focused on your happiness feeling. In my case, I was very happy when I work a lot and when I think I'm very busy. But I didn't recognize my warning signal. At that time, I feel very happy, but my digestion is worse. I don't know the reason, so ask my mother. This day, I don't know why I have indigestion. Finally, I found that the warning sign, the warning signal. Therefore, we need to think about the workaholic, whether it is good to your life or bad. The most important point is we should be able to control your passion. But we can do this without negative impact to your health. Finally, I would like to wrap up my presentation. This work is process to grow you up, but it is not your goal of your life. So, rather than sticking for the work, I hope you find your real purpose and happiness of your life. Thank you.
All right. Very well done.
Hello everyone,
Hello.
I'm Chaeyu. We are going to talk about the importance of laughter. First, I have a question for you. Today, how many times did you laugh?
Today? Always. All the time.
Really?
Maybe
Wow.
5 times.
5 times?
3 times.
3 times? According to a company survey, the average laughter time per day is just 90 seconds.
90 seconds.
Yeah, I was shocked. We work average for 9 hours,
Right.
but just mere 90 seconds.
Wow.
Okay, usually laughing often has many benefits to physical and mental health. Have you ever heard laughter therapy?
Laughter therapy.
Yeah.
I heard before a little bit.
Yeah, it is treatment without side effects. It's already mentally proven. Okay, I will tell you about the effects of laughter.
Sure.
First, it boosts your immune system. Yeah. Laughing has the power to activate your immune cells that attack virus and cancer cells. It also increases antibodies that block germs. Remember, laughing just for 15 seconds increase your immunity. Good for you.
We have to do that.
Try. Second, it's good for your heart. When you laugh, it reduces blood pressure, reduce stress hormone, make your blood circulation smooth, and prevent cardiovascular disease. It's amazing. Without side effect. Yes. Also, it is natural digestion. When you laugh, the body muscles contract and relax continually. Yes. During this process, bowel movements are performed to help digestion. Yeah. The more laugh, the more saliva your mouth has, the more effective it is to facilitate digestion.
That's excellent.
Also, during this process, you can lose weight. Yes. When you laugh, it burns calories because it has a lot of muscles. Yeah. Do you know? Laughing for a minute have considerable exercise effects, such as 10-minute joggings, riding, biking. Wow, it's good for me. Yeah. Next, I have a question. Are you a student?
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Super adult.
Yes.
Yeah. If you are a student, before studying, start after laughing out loud. It helps your memory because it generates low transmitters and make your brain active. Today, try it this way. You can see the effect of improving your learning skills. Okay, now I just talked about physical aspect, but you guys already know laughing plays big role in mental health as well as physical thing. Yeah. First, it helps you relieve stress because it's important. It increases hormones such as endorphin and catecholamines that makes you happy and feel better. It is proven. Yes. It is true. Many people relieve stress when they laugh. Yeah. And it leads to have a positive mindset. If you look at the characteristics of people who laugh often, you could know they think positively of anything. Even forced laughter has the effect of unconsciously energizing the body. It is good to try to laugh even if you don't feel good. One more. It gives you confidence. When you do something, you can be more motivated through laughter, and it helps you regain confidence. Okay. Your last, this part is that I think importantly. These effects bring you good relationship. Yes. Yes, because laughing makes other people feel comfortable. Do you know? Most people feel good for people who laugh and smile when they meet first time. Yeah. Imagine when you meet someone first time, if they don't laugh and smile, you feel good? Comfortable? Right. It helps the social life by delivering bright energy to people around you and strengthening human relationship. I have last question.
Yes.
Do you know how many times I said help the word?
Well, we count.
I don't know, just too many. Yeah, it means laughing has a great influence on yourself in many things. Remember, laughing is contagious. Thank you for listening.
Wow, that's okay.
Hi guys, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And my name is Jaeyoon Koo, and I'm now level 7 in YC College Samyeon, which is great. And I'm now majoring computer science in Busan National University. And I'm really glad to see you guys, and I'm really glad to talk to you guys with about interesting topic. Here's something interesting. Have you ever heard about word blockchains?
Have you heard? Just heard? Just vaguely, yes.
Great. And how about another word? Have you ever heard about bitcoins?
Bitcoin. Yes. More familiar. Yes.
Well, you guys looks much better, even though all the things I can see is your eyebrow movement because of this mask. Yeah, what we just figured out is that we all have heard about bitcoins or blockchains at least one time. But do you guys know how it works? And do you guys know why it is highly rated and why are they so popular these days? What makes it special? Well, I can tell you confidently that it is because of the background technology called blockchains. Then what is a blockchain? This is a blockchain. Like the name indicates, a blockchain is a chain of blocks which contains information. They have an interesting property. Once some data has been included by a blockchain, it is secure enough that all the other attacks could be rejected. So how does that work? How this be so secure? Let's look inside the blockchains, where these are the blocks, and each block has three things. First one is data, and second one is hash, and third one is the hash of the previous blocks. And you guys know what is the hash?
I'm not sure.
Well, I searched hash in Google, and the Oxford tells me a mixture of meat, potatoes, and vegetables, and so on.
That is true. Hash brown is true.
Yeah, that is true. That's true enough. So, could you imagine what is hash? Is this a hash?
No.
or this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it hash brown?
Yeah, I love that. McDonald's. Yeah, but we all know that it's not. So what is hash in computer science? Well, this is the hash. Hash means a map data. Map means you change the data into your style. And this kind of thing, as you can see, I Love IC College is hashed to this kind of alphabets. And this hash has some traits, and it is hard to guess the original data by the hash data. And then, if the original data was same, hash data would be the same at all. But if at least a single thing be different or change it, it will be totally different. So why this is important is, it could be as a fingerprint. It could be a unique thing that you can identify a single block. So let's move again to the blocks. This is the blocks, and the blocks have their own hash, but they also have the hash of the previous block. So let's imagine you are a hacker and you want to change a data Thursday to Friday. You successfully change the data, but you change the data so the hash of the single block would be changed like this. But what happens is, you changed the single block, so the block 3 could be changed. So this is not anymore a valid hash. And then, as the previous hash changes, the block 3's hash could be also invalid. So this makes that if you want to change a single data, you have to change the whole blockchain because it is chained. But these days computers are so intelligent that it is not enough to block all the attacks. So they have another thing, which is called proof of work. Proof of work means, literally, it's meaning you done and something proved. And it is a mechanism that slows down the creation of the new blocks. Have you ever heard about, you mine some coins? The mining coins is actually this kind of thing, proof of work. If, for example, bitcoins have 10 minutes to add new blocks, it takes time for 10 minutes. So why this is important for the security? If you want to tamper a single block, you have to recalculate all this proof of work for every single block. Because for example, for the bitcoins, every 10 minutes, they have to add some, but the 10 minutes means you have to do something very difficult and calculate that at least it takes 10 minutes with super hypercomputers. So, sounds quite tricky, right? But there's also another thing that could make blockchains very secure. That is distributed ledger. This is general structure of our bank accounts. like if you want to transfer money, or if you want to send others or to call others, there is a central entity that if Bill wants to transfer some money to Jenny, this ledger will check that this kind of transfer is right or wrong. But how about the central entity is attacked by others? But blockchains doesn't worry about this, because as I said to you, it is open distributed ledger. So it doesn't have any central entity. And it is called peer-to-peer network, and it looks like this. The important thing is that all the blocks are shared by each user. Like as you can see, there is all the same blocks, and this is if someone is duly added in the system or the network, they have this whole copy of the others. So everyone has same informations and the blocks. And as I told you, these are the hash. And then if you want to add some new blocks, the interesting thing is that these all users could be a central entity. They could play a role as a central entity. So they check if someone wants to change a single block or add some new blocks. They see that they check that it is valid or invalid. And then I said that hashed value is good at detecting the differences. The single word, single alphabet is different, but it could be whole different at all. So if someone wants to temper or add some new blocks, this kind of all users and their own blockchains network checks that if it's invalid or valid, and they have some consensus. And if they think that it is wrong, that the majority of the blockchains do not agree with that, they fail to be the part of the blockchain. So the three things I told about, the three things that makes the blockchain so secure. And if you want to temper a blockchain, first you need to tamper with all single blocks of the chains, and then you have to redo all the proof work of the single chains. But this kind of special network called peer-to-peer network, they can easily check what is invalid or what is tempered blocks. So in other words, changing blockchains needs tons of efforts, but checking or knowing that it is tempered or not, or judging, is so easy. So it is almost impossible to temper or change a blockchain's informations. This is why blockchain is considered as the next generation security technology. Blockchain technology is expected to be used in various fields such as finance or cryptocurrency and networks. So I hope you remember what you learned today, because technology is evolving and words are changing. Thank you.
All right.